Carmela?
I want to watch TV for hours. I can watch TV for hours.
That's awesome. What about watching Max for hours? What about me? Now I sound like Irene. What about me?
I had a jailbreak Fire Stick, but it stopped working.
Uh-oh. Is it hard to jailbreak them? I'm pretty sure you could probably Google how to do it, huh?
Do you have clear that is not fast drive?
Yep, it's called Crystal Clear. So Racer is called Racer because I wanted to give it a name that was easy to tell apart. So.
I just found you again.
Oh, well, thank you. So Racer Clear is a fast dry and Crystal Clear is a normal dry. So a nice layer of flash glitter acrylic on the inside. Beautiful. And now we're going to do the pinky. I'm going to do a little bit of Racer Clear right where that smile line is. Remember, you guys, when you're doing a design on the inside of a 1, 2, 3 go nail, never do more than 70% of the nail, okay? If you encapsulate or do more than or cover more than 70% of the nail, it's going to be hard to encapsulate it or for the gel to go through to cure. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I do not. So as you can see, I take the nail straight out of the bag, literally, and then just go right into working because it's already etched on the inside. So now let's do. Oh, let me see that middle finger again, Carmen. I need to do the opposite side of the way the design is going. So this one is going this way. So I'm going to apply my glitter going this way. Okay. Thank you. So get that Racer cleared. Very gently tap, tap, tap. So today's Saturday. What are you guys' plans for this weekend? I am going to take my parents out. You guys know that Saturday is date night, movie night. So we might go see, if we do go, the new vampire movie, even though I heard it's not that great. It's like Dracula on a boat or something. Because we never went to go see the Meg. Because I got him that, his smart TV. And I was like, you guys can watch shark movies on like on Tubi and all those free apps. There's like 500,000 shark movies. Watch those. Oh, well, I hope you have a speedy recovery, my love. So now let's do the next one. Racer clear again, right here. Very, like, almost like I'm painting with it, you guys, like watercolor. Very thin, okay? And then press it in wet. You're welcome. So now we're going to take flash and then brush it on the inside. And I like to layer it so that way when I put my neon yellow on top, it won't bleed into it because it's already kind of like sandwiched in between clear layers. And then this one is going to be all silver, so that way it's different from the other thumb. So that way it's not exactly the same. This is Boom Boom and Flash Silver Glitter Acrylic. So I'm going to do the thumb different so that way it's not exactly the same. And the nail is the XXL sculpted pipe. And then taper it right there and then stroke it out really thin. Have you been watching The Real Housewives, Carmela?
No, I watched a little bit of the Orange County, a little bit the other day where they were at a party. What's her name? What's her name came back to?
Vicky was there. Oh, were they dressed up like each other? That one?
Yeah, this is the one where they were out at their house.
Yeah, they dressed up like each other. And then Shannon Bedore had a big old meltdown because they were talking about her and her boyfriend, and he didn't like that, and he broke up with her. But like he would call her fat and things like that. And they're not together anymore. But I guess the issue was her like trying to present this image that they had like the perfect relationship.
That was that time when Tim was getting married, right?
She already is married. She's with Eddie.
Yeah, I know, but is that a wedding or were they doing a bridal shower for her?
For who?
For her camera.
No.
That's what I was watching. They were doing like,
is it an older episode?
Maybe it could be.
Because right now the housewives there's Emily, there's Shannon Bedore, Tamara's back, Heather Dubrow, and
Heather's the one with the husband that's a father. Yeah, she was there.
She won the lottery with that one, huh?
Yeah, she gets our free stuff. He knows what he's doing.
And he's actually kind of good looking in a weird way.
The other one, Dr. He looks kind of...
Paul Nassif? But Heather, what's his name? Dr. Dubrow, her husband. He's actually a really famous doctor. He used to work a lot on Playboy models.
He does a botch, doesn't he?
Yes. Terry. He used to work a lot on Playboy models. So he did he did, I don't know if he did Pamela Anderson, but I know he did Jenny McCarthy's boobs. And this is neon glow in the dark yellow.
Feels like Arizona wind is air from blow dryer on high heat. Yeah.
Welcome to Arizona. And Phoenix is worse.
You gotta learn how to get dressed too, because it's hard to get dressed, especially with your hair. If it's cloudy and like the monsoons, you get frizzy hair.
Mm-hmm. And it's gonna be hot all summer long. We don't. It doesn't like start changing the weather until like at the end of December. Hopefully.
October starts getting cooler at night.
It gets like 90 degrees. That's cool for us.
Yeah, no. I have to sleep with the fan and the cooler.
Or AC.
And then they just fixed my cooler. My cooler wasn't working for a while. I felt so hot in the house.
Ooh.
Andrea's the only one that has like AC in the roof.
Get a little mini split.
I need to. I need to buy something like that and put it like. I want to put it like where I usually put my bed. You know.
She's like, oh, she's in Phoenix, so she knows what's up. And she's like, it gets cool by 10 p.m. For reals, you feel like a little bit of a breeze at 10 p.m. in Phoenix. So now I'm hitting the nail with the coat of pink press-on gel as our base to protect the nail and to make sure we get perfect adhesion and a perfect base for the Fantasia.
My house is 85 today.
Wow, that's nice. But having fans helps a lot keep the air circulating too. So a nice coat of press-on gel over everything, and then we're gonna bake this right now inside the Barbie lamp. I think that's why like in Arizona people tend to go to like the movies a lot. That's why you have so many movie theaters everywhere or big shopping malls. Because but still you have to be in your car.
Yeah. I'm in Alabama, so I got heat.
Gonna put that in. Ooh. Sounds like the kind of weather where you need to put talcum powder in your undies.
And E. Virgo says I figured out my base today for my set Vivid Girl 174 BB11 and the 1835 layer beautiful. Sony said, and black sunscreen on windows.
Blacks.
So,
oh, like polarized windows. So a little bit of bubblegum gel. You guys know the number one mistake when using bubblegum gel is using too much. It's always best to use less than to use too much. Hello, love.
Rosie Valkyrie says talc powder, green powder. Oh yeah, because they're saying a lot of people are getting
cervical cancer. Well, what about for men? Would we have the same issue?
I don't know, probably.
So cornstarch. Use cornstarch for that hot, humid weather to keep those undies nice and fresh. When I was a kid, I remember my mom would tell me to put baby powder down there.
Yeah, well, that's not what I always did. Even like, well, I know now it's bad, but I didn't know back then. I used to like throw baby powder all over my bed.
Really?
Yeah.
And now I spray perfume everywhere. After I take a shower, I use deodorant body spray, and then after I layer it. Yeah, me too. And then after I spray everything with perfume.
That gets like I like, especially like under my boobs, I gotta spray underneath.
Keep them fresh.
No, but not just that. It starts wetting to the point where you feel like you got a faucet under your chest.
Oh my gosh. See, so for those girls that got the big boobies, it's not all glamour.
No, it's not. You know what? And I honestly, I'm seeing like a little hack that they have like on Facebook. Like, you know how they tell you like 40 hacks and you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually put like, you know how girls have the little pads that they wear, you know, sometimes.
What kind of pads?
Like just like little pads. They're not like the pads that you use for your monthly. It's just like a regular everyday pad. And you can actually use those under your boobs.
Really? I did not know that. Learned something new today. We're gonna freeze that for a few seconds. We're using pink bubblegum gel to apply. Always remember, guys, leave a tiny little bit of space at the cuticle area. So that way we can go back in with the drill and blend it out.
Sandy liners, that's what they are.
Oh.
Scorpio got me on that because I couldn't remember what the name of it was, but those actually help out really good. Chafing powder gel is the best thing. I've never tried that.
Chafing powder?
Mm-hmm. It always closed at night in the Bay Area, so they just did. What is it?
Sí, porque es vegano el producto.
See, I can read it. I just can't. I can't think it like off my back, but like I can read Spanish.
Man, female trouble. It's hard.
Mm-hmm. It is. Like a lot of people don't understand. They want the big boobs so bad, but they don't understand it comes with problems too. You know.
That sounds like.
Yeah, and you're sweating all the time, and you gotta be careful you don't get like a pimple because then it gets big. You know.
Wow, that is hard. It's not easy being a woman.
But I'm lucky though that I don't have any body odors like that. Like I'm not the type of person like with my underarms. My underarms don't smell.
Really? I don't. I hate sweating, so I try not to. And then they're like, "How do you not sweat?" And I was like, "I don't think about it."
It's hard.
Okay, now we're gonna check the inside, make sure there's no gel that might have seeped out.
Application need.
Really?
Yes, need maybe what's that? Background from the weight. So it's easy to.
What's easy, being a woman? No, it doesn't sound like it. You got a lot of maintenance.
I just started using it and it doesn't turn on anything.
Well, make sure you apply the batteries correctly, my love. And make sure you're using fresh batteries too. So now we're going to hit the inside of the nail with a nice coat of shiny gel.
Are those gel X nails?
These are 123 Go nails. They're better. They're made in America. They're vegan, hypoallergenic, and HEMA-free. So now we're hitting the inside of the nail with a little bit of shiny. Sealing all that goodness. Getting it snatched. Let's do the thumb now. And this is going to make the nail shiny and seal the inside, so that way no dirt or anything gets on the inside. Anytime you do any kind of encapsulated design or anything like that, always go in and seal, seal, seal. And go ahead and bake that now for 1 minute.
She's like, I did, I bought expensive batteries and stuff.
Oh, menopause, that does not sound like fun. Well, make sure you install the batteries properly, and I have a video on how to install the batteries too.
Well, you know what? I went through a little bit of menopause and that.
She's knocking on your door?
I was sweating, and I was getting like hot and flustered right away, like feeling dizzy and stuff.
Somebody here?
Somebody is there.
Hi, can I help you? Do you have a pickup or something? No.
No? Oh, sorry, no.
He'll take care of you. Do you have any questions or anything like that? I'm in the middle of a live stream, sorry.
No, you're good.
No, menopause, I was nasty. It felt like I was hot all the time. But
Really?
I passed it, but I'm still like feeling the woman and stuff that I normally get, but I don't feel it as bad as like the way that I was feeling it.
Ooh, especially now, can you imagine having a hot flash in our summers? That would not be
I
fun.
think mine's calmed down though, the flashes. They calmed down. Because I know I'm already at the age, I'm gonna be 50, so.
Oh my gosh, and menopause hits everybody differently too.
It seems like a lot of people get this early. Mine came a little bit later. But in my family, my grandmother had a kid at 50 something.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, my great grandmother.
50 some and she had a baby?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
My mom and her were like, that was her. Yeah, but
oh, you can take it out now.
Older than her.
Let's check the inside, make sure everything is nice and dry.
Together, my mom and her.
Really?
Yeah, that was her tia, but you know how that stuff is.
So it's her tia, her cousin, her best friend, and her sister,
Yeah.
all at the same
My
time.
mom used to do hair. My mom used to do hairstyles, like the hippie hairstyle.
Yes, I remember, like the beehives.
Yeah, she did that.
So we're going to make sure those sides are nice and straight. And you guys know that so minimal what you have to file with the 123 Go nails. Make sure everything is nice and Carmela stripper nails. And they glow so much it's not even funny, you guys.
Just said no menopause is worse. I'd rather go back to monthly pads.
Really? Oh my gosh, that is serious.
It's a different kind of. It is. It sure is.
So now I'm gonna use a power top drill bit to blend in the cuticle. I felt bad for these girls. They literally just walked in and they were like, hello. And the front is like, no one's in the front right now. And I was like, someone help me. ¿Querían comprar producto? Oh, ¿les dijiste que online? So we're gonna blend in that cuticle.
I'm 50 and ready to go. Ready for grandbabies, not another one of my own.
That must be hard. One of my aunts, my mom's sister, she's like, God is really smart because he only lets us have kids for a certain time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's like, I cannot imagine. Like, she takes care of her grandkids a lot, but she's like, I couldn't imagine having a kid right now.
When I had Andrea, well, actually, I was gonna have one more after Andrea.
Really?
Yeah, but when I got my stepson,
And you're like, yeah, that's enough already.
no, it was bad. It was hard to take care of 5 kids, especially when you're only used to 3, you know? And to go from 3 to 5, that's a big jump. And then the boys, they were all in the middle, so they were like 9, 9, and 10. You
Oh
know?
my gosh.
Yeah, they were that travieso age, you know?
Ooh, so it was hard.
My boys were like boys. They were like really boys. Like they would go like hunting down in the desert. You know, they love fishing.
Oh, so they were very athletic.
Yeah, they used to eat their own fish.
Really?
My son, he knew how to make
You didn't have any nerds or like sensitive type?
Huh?
You didn't have any nerd boys?
No, they were all like rough. They were never
Rough and tumble.
Yeah, well, my youngest sister now he's an MMA fighter, so you know.
Oh, that's right.
He lost. Pobrecito, he lost his last fight.
Oh, but that happens though.
Yeah, it does. But he was like 6-0.
So we're going to use the skinny sanding band now. Go in and blend it out. I was kind of nerdy. I wish I would have been athletic, but that bug didn't hit me. And I'm just refining the cuticle, making sure there's absolutely no product stuck to the skin. That's why it's always so important to leave a little bit of space, you guys, so that way the drill bits can go in and do what they have to do. Because if you apply the nail too close to the back of the nail, it's harder to blend it out because the product is like stuck right there. Do you know what I mean? Can you feel me on that?
This is I got 5 boys and 1 girl.
5 boys and 1 girl. She's got a big family. Do you cook a lot? Because I can imagine with like having so many, you have to cook a lot.
My mom used to help me out with that though. My mom would, you know, like when I was working, my mom was the one that would do the cooking and stuff like that. But sometimes I'd have to be a little bit on her because she'd want to like watch her novelas first.
And then I imagine like it must be nice for like Christmas and parties and things like that because there's always like so many people, so it feels like really like nice.
And then I had my brother-in-law that he had 7 kids, so it's like
wow.
with them.
With the same baby mama?
Yeah. Well, no.
No.
No, she had the last 2 were his. The other 5 were
step baby mamas, other baby mamas. Oh my gosh.
I know.
But I think like when you have such a big family, it must be like sometimes it must be a little bit overwhelming.
It is, and it gets rowdy because when I see my sister-in-law with her 7 kids, that was hard.
Mm-hmm.
And then you gotta think about clothes. It's a lot of clothes.
Imagine like just sometimes you just want to like go somewhere and like cry alone.
Oh God. I remember at one point when I had all 5 of the kids, I was in the hallway like sitting there like kind of tripping and crying because I didn't know what to do, you know?
Mm-hmm. So I just cleanse the whole nail surface with 100% pure acetone instead of having to buff it. And then we're gonna hit the whole nail with a little bit of shiny gel. And seal everything, make it nice and glossy.
5 girls and 1 boy, and I want 1 more boy.
Oh my gosh. But some people just love babies.
I could do the babies, that was good, and you know, with my kids and stuff, it's just, when I started, you know, like being a lot of them, it was kind of hard. I didn't, you know, laundry is hard, dinner is hard, like everything comes with it, you know?
The responsibility.
My boy, that's when my son started kind of like slacking off when he going to school and stuff.
Being a hoodlum.
Yeah, he really did. Like honestly, like he wasn't like that before we got them, but after I got them, I don't know, maybe like I didn't give him that attention. And plus too, like I didn't really, like I used to spank him before, but then I stopped spanking him when I got my stepsons because I didn't want to, you know.
Spank everybody at the same time?
Yeah, you know.
Isn't that crazy how the shiny just melts everything together and just really snatches everything?
That's my purposes. I only have 1, but I was raised in a family of 7. Kind of miss it.
Yeah, I can totally see how like it would be fun, but then that's a lot. And then that's why I ask about cooking, because can you imagine having to cook for everybody?
Because my kids are 22, 16, 13, 8, and 6, and 37. My baby factory is closed.
Wow, that's a big family.
21, 18, 15. So soon it will be my 15 and 3 years at home.
Wow. But then again, at the same time, it's kind of cool to have a big family.
Oh God, yeah.
I wouldn't mind a big family, but as long as I was a baby, because I like being babied.
Oh God.
So like if I would have been a middle child, I would have not been okay with it.
That should be your brother though, huh?
Yes, but my dad has total 6, so he has 4 from his first marriage.
Do you talk to him?
Sporadically.
Are you close to him?
No, big age difference, and we didn't grow up near each other or anything like that. Let's go ahead and bake this now for 1 minute. My dad was busy, and he comes from a big family too.
Does he?
Yeah, my dad comes from like 11, I want to say.
Do they look like you, your brothers and sisters?
No. Thank God. I look like my dad. I don't know who I look like. Right now I don't look like anybody.
You look like me.
I look like who I told the doctor I wanted to look like. But I think I resemble my mom more. But I have, unfortunately, I have a lot of my dad's bad traits.
Yeah.
Like his poor sense of humor and very cynical. Who's that? Oh, it's Jay. No, she's all the way in the back, but I just got a text from Melissa about to pick up a card. I don't. She said it's in her stuff. Yes. So no, not 10 years.
Yes. I'd have been crying if I would hear that.
Oh my gosh, homegirl, her dad had 26.
Oh my god, 26.
He, Papa was a Rolling Stone.
I've heard of people having it that long, not that many though.
So now we're gonna do a little design. Do you know what the shape is called, Carmela?
I just had it in my mind.
XXL sculpted pipe.
Pipe nail.
It's one of the new 123 Go nails, you guys. So we're going to use black stripper gel. I have it ready on my palette. And then I'm gonna get my little brush ready so we can do a little bit of animal print. A lot.
See that. There was nothing in television.
You didn't have TV or anything, but
My uncle-in-law one time, oh my god, he made me so embarrassed.
really
How
why?
older people are, you know how they just like to make jokes, they set you up for jokes.
Mm-hmm.
One time in Spanish, he said, hey, come on. He's like, I know how you got like that. And I'm like, you stupid, and I'm all young and dumb. What? He was yeah, you were sleeping with no bra.
Oh my gosh. That's your uncle?
Yeah, I said it in Spanish though. And then his wife hit him.
She's like, cállate.
Yes, she did exactly that.
Oh, I gotta love those uncles, huh?
She said, yes, my daddy was planting the seed all over.
He was like, I gotta populate the earth.
I use my PPP.
So we're gonna do a little bit of animal print. And you guys already know. Touch, press, and pull.
Listen, my dad is 74 and his wife is 45.
Ooh, he's a playboy.
Sugar daddy.
So we're going to do touch, press, and pull. And then instead of coating this with top coat, I'm actually gonna sprinkle acrylic powder on the design, and that'll give it like this velvety 3D effect.
No, I had a customer at the dog tracks where he told me he had 27 kids.
Maybe it's him.
No.
All from the same baby mama?
No. Oh god, no.
Can you imagine? She must have been pregnant her whole life.
Yeah, that's gonna be like every year, right?
For like, yeah. Pregnant and barefoot.
And the only reason why like I even had like, you know, when I had my kids, I did it was because my mom, she couldn't have kids, so like it was like I provided her kids for her, you know.
Really? Your mom couldn't have kids?
Like she could, but it was hard, you know.
Well, she had two.
Yeah, but we're 12 years apart though.
Oh.
She didn't get birth control. She was never like confident.
She was just trying.
She just couldn't get pregnant.
Well, maybe it's not meant for everybody. That's, you know, sometimes it's hard for us to understand those kinds of things.
I always think she wanted a boy. That's why when she got my son, she was so happy.
Really? She wanted a son?
Yeah, that was her fighting. My son, that's what he used to call him.
Really? What does she call him?
My fight.
Aw. Look at that, you guys. So now we're going to sprinkle clear acrylic on there. Who is texting me? What is this national emergency?
I like the way you do the glitter.
I try, Carmen. I gotta go hard. You know me. We gotta represent Miami. What's the Miami area code? What does Pitbull say in all the songs? Mr. 501?
And he was raised by a lot of women, huh?
Pitbull? He likes a lot of women too.
No, he was raised by all women.
But do you think Pitbull looks better with glasses or without glasses?
He's cute.
I know you want me. I know I want ya. So let's sprinkle Racer Clear on top.
305.
Oh, 305! Mr. 305. That's Carmela tonight. She's gonna take the red eye to Miami. So by doing this, you guys, it's going to create kind of like a velvety sateen texture. Let's go ahead and bake it now for 1 minute. Everybody's really surprised I've never been to Italy too. No. Italy? What's in Italy?
I like Rio.
Old buildings.
I like to
Rio? That's in Brazil, honey.
I know that's like God, right?
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah. I like that one. I like the way it looks. Like all the buildings and everything looks so beautiful.
In Brazil. And then all the body. You gotta get beach ready.
No.
I am not anywhere near beach ready in Brazil. But supposedly from
Every
what
year I'm supposed to get beach ready and I never have to.
Me too. Supposedly in Brazil they have like a big workout culture. I mean they do a lot of plastic surgery too, but they have like a big workout culture. And I think that's because so many people like spend so much time at the beach.
These are so beautiful.
Serving the fantasy.
So effortless and yet so glamorous.
She is ready for Bojangles.
Oh my god, that girl from Cuba. Then my dad's wife he's with now had 4 sets of twins.
Oh. That's a lot of twins. She must have a lot of energy, that poor woman. Cause can you imagine?
No.
2 babies at the same time?
You were then you glitter with and bling and all this, or they don't.
She better had that man pay for that, you know, mommy makeover because she deserves it. Were they paternal or paternal or identical twins? Paternal is the ones where they don't look like each other, and identical is when they look like each other.
Yeah.
I think. She's like, yes, we need the glamour. I'm gonna do an additional 30 seconds just to make sure it's really, really baked.
Oh no, I could not do 4 sets of twins. That would drive me crazy.
Sometimes I want to have children, other times I don't.
I don't think I'm emotionally could have any.
If I had kids, I would name one like IRS, and then the other one Tax. Max Tax and IRS Max.
Like, you know, like I'm so glad I have him now, but like now it's so much easier because he does a lot of things on his own. Like he can dress himself now, he can use the restroom, or not to where like before I had to
Pampers and everything.
Yeah, and Pampers. Oh, I hated Pampers. It was like it was a different thing being 40-some and with a child, with a baby.
Were you more patient or no?
I am more patient now. I think back then I wasn't patient because I think I was just in work mode all the time. You know, like work, let's get everything done. Come on, kids, go to school, baby. You know, like
go.
Let's go, come on. You know, and I did a lot of stuff with my kids. So we took them like to the baseball park in Phoenix. You know, they've done a lot of things with the kids. You know, we've always made sure that like we took them and stuff and did stuff with them.
What do you guys think? She's serving Miami Stripper 305, glow in the dark. Oh, your phone died? Oh, that's okay. I can read it then. Let me take the phone off the tripod because we're gonna go right now into the office so we can see them glow in the dark. She said 2 and 2. My friend got pregnant with her first time twins, and 9 months later got pregnant with 1 baby. She just, wow, that's a lot.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So they're like triplets. Huh.
For real, Irish triplets. Look how pretty they look, you guys. We still have time for the, oh, I don't know if we can get to 25,000 likes. Let's try. So go ahead and charge that, Carmen. So I'm going to go into the round office. Okay, Brownface isn't here because it's Saturday. He's busy doing the Lord's work. Come on, Carmen. Let's see him glow. Ooh, look at that. The door's open and you guys can see how much they're glowing in the dark. Like, that is no joke. And let me see the other one. Look at that. This one's not charged and it's already glowing. Look at that. That's really cool, huh? That pigmentation is nothing nice. And look at that glitter. Ready for the fantasy. Now let me turn on the lights. And on this side. So here they are with the lights.